To the debates because I think we have to set the record straight.
If you got something to say, say it to my face.
This debate may not have been what either candidate envisioned months ago, but it's now the most anticipated event of the 2024 race. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump will face off at the National Constitution Center in Philadelphia on Tuesday night, September 10. This could be their only debate before November's election.
The stakes are high with both candidates in a tight race. What this really means is that Harris wants to show that she can do the job of the presidency and define herself, whereas Trump wants to define her and remind voters of why they put him in the White House in the first place. What are the candidates hoping to accomplish? Well, Harris sees a chance to not only lay out her policies, but a chance to rattle Trump, and in doing so, present herself as being more worthy of the office. Trump wants to portray Harris as too liberal to enjoy a broad coalition. We've seen a willingness by him to attack her frequently.
Just 2.5 months ago, President Joe Biden's debate performance shook up his re-election campaign. Now, this 90-minute debate hosted by ABC News could define the final stretch of an already heated election season.
Yeah, the stakes for Tuesday night's debate couldn't be any greater. We saw the June Atlanta debate, the impact that these presidential debates can have in a race, but right now, clearly we have the two candidates, and this debate is occurring at a time when people are just finishing up the summer, tuning in to the race post-Labor Day, making very important decisions, and this is kind of the first time they'll get to see both candidates on the stage together. I think it's the first time they've ever been in the same room.
Weeks of tense negotiations led to the rules for tonight. Each candidate will have 2 minutes to answer questions and 1 minute for rebuttals. They will also deliver closing statements, with Trump going last after winning a virtual coin toss. Microphones will be muted when it's not their turn to speak, a point of contention especially for the Harris campaign, which wanted an open mic format. With Election Day just 8 weeks away, this might be the only chance for voters to see Harris and Trump go head-to-head on key issues. The stakes are incredibly high, especially in Pennsylvania, a state that has been a decisive battleground in the last two elections. For Trump, tonight is a chance to regain momentum and rally his base. He has opted for a more instinctive, combative debate style, engaging directly with voters.
Trump, this may be his last chance to change the narrative and the trajectory of the race. He obviously was doing much better in the national and battleground polling against President Biden, and now everything is tightened. And so this probably is going to be the only debate. And so he's trying to change the narrative, the focus. This 90-minute event will be the way to do it.
Meanwhile, Vice President Harris has been meticulously preparing, spending recent days in Pittsburgh fine-tuning her strategy.
I think the stakes are both for great. They're great for both candidates. Maybe a little higher for Harris in that she's not as defined, and she's had such a good rollout from July through picking the vice presidential candidate, the convention speech. She's won a lot of the news cycles. And so people are expecting a lot, especially if they don't know a lot about her going into it.
With Pennsylvania's critical electoral votes on the line, the outcome of this debate could tip the balance in this tight race. Nkechi Nana, Arise News.